So 4 months ago, I accidentally created a brand that got 10 million views online. And now I'm trying to do it again, but this time I want to do it on purpose. And the reason for this is because my long-term goal is to become a content creator and own a portfolio of brands. So the idea behind this channel is to build businesses in public, showing you what I'm doing for the content creator side, and then build the brands for the portfolio side. So the first one happened and it was basically by accident. I launched a brand called Flat White or Fuck Off. Someone posted about it on LinkedIn. I then said to them, do you want to make it? I posted on TikTok where we asked a celebrity whose idea it was for their permission to use the idea for a business. They said yes, and then it went mad. The first video got around 400,000 views. Flat White or Fuck Off. I want to create this. And then the campaign ended up getting around 10 million views across social media. We started the idea, 2 months later we did a pop-up, and we're now 4 months later, and the thing is going crazy. So that whole brand started because I reached out to someone on LinkedIn because I wanted to start a business idea. They posted some draft brand concept about it. I reached out to them, I said, do you want to do it? They said yes. Now, the reason I tried to do that was because I just wanted to make some YouTube videos. I wanted to create some content about building a business. And it got me thinking all about launching brands through viral videos. Is it possible? Yes, it is, because Flat White or Fuck Off worked, but can it be done again? A viral video around a brand doesn't validate whether it's a good business, but it does validate something, which is quite important. And that validates the ability for it to get attention. Because if people notice something, it stops them scrolling. It's a pattern interrupt on the feed. And then if that happens, you know that people will actually gravitate towards this thing. And then you have a chance of selling it in the future. You're basically validating whether something will be sellable and whether it will get attention. And we live in a world where everyone is constantly scrolling. So you need something to create a pattern interrupt and get attention from these individuals. So what I did, I worked back and I started analyzing why that first brand worked, why it kicked off so crazily, and why it went mad on social media. And I began building a sort of framework around it. So here is a sneak peek into the framework and why I think it worked. When I broke down why Flat White or Fuck Off worked out, there were 4 things that stood out. Firstly, 1, the brand. I mean, look at this thing. The thing is visually stunning. It's out there, it's in your face, it's big, it's bold as fuck off. The branding and the logo were bold, unapologetic, and they stopped people scrolling. People saw it, they liked it, and they wanted more. The second thing was that the concept was simple. People really understood the idea instantly. It literally says in the logo, Flat White or Fuck Off, one or the other. People knew what it was. Thirdly, it was divisive. Some people loved it, some people hated it. I don't really find many people that are just down the middle on it. Either way, people are talking about it. I had a conversation with someone, I met them at an event, and they had loads of ideas about how it could work, would it work. The fact that it ignites conversation is huge. And then on top of that, the 4th thing, it was built in public. People can follow the story as it happened. There's a huge trend on social media right now of building stories like day one of building X or whatever. We did a very similar thing. It was a part 1 series, and then people bought into it. They wanted to know what was next. So that's the framework. Those are the things we need. Strong visuals, a simple concept, a divisive idea, and then build it in public. These are the 4 things, and these are the reasons why I think it went well. And then you can add on top a little bonus of Rory Sutherland being involved as a celebrity, which means that the marketing would probably go a bit better because the famous faces involved in it. So that as well. So that is all about creating the idea. Now, if we want to go viral, I've got to be realistic. Virality is sometimes down to luck. You can have a concept that could go really viral, but it just gets missed on the day. The algorithm doesn't like it. So what we need to do is fix that and make our own luck. If it's a 1 in 10 chance that a video go viral, what we need to do is increase that from a 1 in 10 to a 5 in 10. So what we need to do is make our own luck. So instead of giving each idea 1 chance to go viral, I'm going to give them multiple chances to succeed. How do you do that? Good question. So every idea and brand I want to try, I want to make multiple videos. So for example, the first video would be announcing that I'm going to do it, showing the brand, showing the idea, we're going to do this, and explaining what I'm going to build. And the second one is the launch. I do a launch video and I say, we are building this. And then the third video is talking about the launch or the failure of the brand. Did it go well? Did it not go so well? We have a 4th chance as well, because if someone says something interesting in the comments, we can follow that up. On TikTok, I recently saw something called EggyJet. It was this brand that was launched. The guy launched the brand and then he created a video afterwards saying he was closing it down. And the closing down video, that was the one that got 300,000 views. So what we're doing is, instead of giving ourselves 1 shot to go viral, we're giving ourselves 3. So in summary, that is the plan. We've got the framework for making the ideas, and then we've got a few ideas on how that we make it go viral by giving it multiple chances of success. So far I've tried a few. The first one was called Sugar Honey Iced Tea. The reason for that is we just take the first letters of all those words, S-H-I-T, whack them on a can. It's something different, it's interesting. And those did okay. Between them, they got about 6,000 views, but it was nothing compared to the 400,000 that Flat White or Fuck Off got. So basically that's a write-off. Was it down to the algorithm? Maybe. Was it down to the low quality of the idea? We don't know. But overall, that was not a success. But that's okay, because it's not going to be every single time that this works. So the plan is simple. I'm just going to keep launching new brand ideas in public, documenting the process, We're looking to find viral brands because if we do that, we have something that will stop the feed and will actually get attention, which makes it far easier to go on to sell the thing. And also, one of the things that happened with Flat White Fuck Off, which was really interesting, is because of the viral views, because we got 10 million views, the amount of opportunities that came our way was ridiculous. And that found business partners, that found investors, all of it. If I can get another brand to go as viral as it did the first time, there'll be no reason why it couldn't be a major success because of all the attention that it got, as well as the opportunities that come that way. So that's the plan. Please follow and I'll show you every single step of the journey. Creating content by building businesses. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'll see you next time.